training and eating healthy because I always associated it with a body that I could never achieve and starving myself in order to get where I wanted.
I am tired of these negative connotations around makeup. No man would want any of that. Am I doing it for a guy? The more makeup you have, the more insecure you are. You're just looking for attention. Okay, like makeup is it's a form of expression, like it's an art, just like music, just like fashion. You know, when someone tells me that you're wearing too much makeup, the way I see it is just like saying, a fashion designer, listen, you're wearing too much clothes. Okay, so I was asked to speak and I am going to speak. I'm gonna talk about makeup and all the negative connotations around makeup. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of always having to justify why I wear makeup. And I told myself that, what, Mrongwa, you did nothing wrong. People just need to change their outlooks on certain things in life, because wow. It is important to understand that makeup is not there to hide your insecurities. It's there to represent, or rather should I say, to reflect on your personality. As you can tell a lot about someone's personality just by the makeup that they rock. Trust me, you can. When people come to me and they say, hey Murunga, you're wearing too much makeup, I'm just like, because in my head, the way I see it, it's just like telling a fashion model that, listen, you're wearing too much clothes. Like, that doesn't make sense. Also, this mentality that when someone is wearing makeup, they're automatically a catfish, right? That is very concerning, because you're telling me that at your grown age, when someone rocks up to you with red lips and pink eyeshadow, that you automatically assume that that's how they're supposed to look naturally. You can do better, please. Why do girls wear makeup? Girls wear makeup because they feel like it. Makeup is a way of unleashing your alter ego, should I say, boosting your confidence, enhancing a beauty that already exists. Because a lot of the makeup products are there to highlight some of your best features, if you didn't know. Okay, let's see what questions we have here as well. Why is makeup so expensive? Makeup is expensive because of the cult following that these products have. Like, I might buy a lipstick for $150 this week, right? And I might love it, I might fall in love with it, and maybe it'll take me about 2 to 3 months to finish. When I go back to the store and I find that lipstick is 200 rand, I won't hesitate, I will buy it, because of the way the shade complemented my skin and I loved it so much. So basically, that's how it is. These makeup products have a cult following, and no matter the price changes, people will still buy without a complaint. Literally. I am definitely not an insecure person. I am bold. If it's anything, my insecurities have nothing to do with my physical appearances. Yes, I do have my weaknesses, but it's more mental than my physical appearance. I really don't know why we are still caught up in this culture of bringing one another down. I don't know whether it's jealousy or you are intimidated by the confidence that bursts out of me when I have a full face of makeup. Instead of saying that, hey, that's a lot of makeup, rather say, Murungwa, kindly teach me your technique and I will do so gladly, and only then will you adjust the eyeshadow or the base accordingly on your face, not on mine. This is a matter of respect. You should get rid of the biased mentality that you have against makeup and be more open-minded, because you can't be expecting that every single time you say, I don't like makeup, you shouldn't do this, it's too much makeup, that now the whole world must now stop and kiss your feet and take your word for it, because that's not how things are. As much as I don't insult you for choosing to go natural, you should respect me and let me contour in peace. And the sad part is that these people who have a lot to say about makeup, the negative stuff, they know nothing about the techniques and the steps involved, So I really don't know why it's that way, but it is what it is. The loudmouths are the ones who literally don't know anything about the topic. Because if you actually understood, the concept of makeup and the details involved, I don't think that, one would say that makeup is used to cover your insecurities, because it's an art. And, art is used to express yourself, to express your personality, your thoughts, your feelings, and so on. I believe that in order for one to have an opinion on something, they must have an understanding, an objective understanding of the topic. Then obviously I'll take your opinion with pleasure. But if it's subjective, then I'm literally not going to take you seriously, because I don't believe in bias, right? I genuinely don't believe in bias. All I'm asking for you is to get rid of the natural is better mentality, because at the end of the day, we all human. Whether I choose to wear makeup or not shouldn't be a problem for you. Let me live my life in peace, and I will let you live your life in peace, right? Beauty shouldn't have any standards, right? Beauty is what you make it. Basically, beauty is what you make it. If I think that makeup is beautiful, then so be it. If you think natural is beautiful, then so be it. Let's live in harmony, and let's live together in peace, and let's respect one another's hobbies, and let's be happy.
I used to hate training and eating healthy because I always associated it with a body that I could never achieve and starving myself in order to get where I wanted to be, which is looking like someone who in actuality was photoshopped. It wasn't until I started learning about the power of why we train and establishing my why. My why was to feel strong, confident, beautiful, not worry about the perceptions of the people around me. That is when I realized what training was and what I could do with it. I started to educate myself by going to different institutions to study what training and food actually does for the body, and understanding why we need them and how it can benefit us. That is when I realized my passion, and that was to transform the women's lives around me. That was to ensure that they understood that they are beautiful, strong, confident, beyond what society has deemed them. Through boot camps and nutrition talks, I've been able to educate women on the importance of training and eating correctly, not for what societal standards are, but to enhance their physical health and to feel strong, beautiful, and confident in their own bodies. Once I established my why, it was easy for me to do what I love. My why is to better myself and be the strongest, fastest version of myself. My why is to educate myself on what we put into our body and what is beneficial for us. Lastly, my why is to cultivate a community of strong, confident, powerful women who feel confident in their bodies and who know their worth. What's your why?